A Misanthrope's Lecture announces.
Daughters of His Wife, Book 4/2, Selkis with Mangoes, Chapter 25, Apricot Lorelei.
Daughters of His Wife.
Once upon a time, on the outskirts of town, it's a lord, pure, and a house on top of hill. Kit the Kid lived there happily with her mother and father, at least for a while. Kit's mother became sick, her skin was made and her hair wet. Bailey's daughter, Kit the Kid, or what she was never called, lived there happily with her mother and father, at least for a while, 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 at least for a while. Prayed and hid her away, and soon she stopped talking, and soon she stopped moving. This forest, matched with terrible, was strangely inviting. It's a lure, curious. Bailey, she came from a noble line of life. said it again. Special. A remnant is past. A decision will have to be made. A remnant is past. A decision will have to be made. A remnant decision will have to be made. Decision will have to be made. A remnant decision will have to be made. A decision will have to be made. A decision. A remnant decision will have to be made. A remnant is past. A past. Couldn't hold her again. She could not look away. Beating. Still very much. The rhythm rhyme always comes. Still held her close to the beating heart. The rhythm rhyme.
The fault lies not with us, but with the woods.
The moss-covered stairs is in heaven. Remain nowhere.
Excuse me, this which way is up?
Again, for a far. She waited for what may have been a day.
All she could do was dream of her pleasant home in the woods.
The great Lorelei the First. Lorelei the Third. Lorelei is life before to be beside us. The moss-covered stairs is in heaven. Baby, her life is wanted to say something. Nothing came. They both knew that this task was not easy, yet they also knew that their eyes unflinching. Her mother always knew. Her mother stayed silent. Her back was thousands upon thousands of dollars. Ripped her back, swinging on to the moon. Sights and more stairs, and indeed, watching one another was less. It was not victory that confronted but their eyes were unflinching so much she thought she had all off her heart and a certain chance of wondering was the fact that that was possible. Which caused a horrible plague that torn all color and life. The earth became cold, but the world didn't end. So that was tight. Daughters of His Wife was created for the general public and produced by AML production crew Be Over 7. We give special thanks to Teenage Engineering and their impressive OPZ, which was the true MVP of this episode. And of course, your ears, which are probably bleeding. We are so sorry. So very, very sorry. Thanks to you all, and happy April Fools. Next time, Chapter 26, My Life Through Eliza.